Hello everyone, welcome to the Matter. This is Matthew Way. In this episode of Matter, reviewing and analyzing Hi, Detective Harriett Foster Book 1, and is written by Tracy Clark. It is a mystery, and there are a lot of twists and turns. It starts with the murder of Peggy Birch as one of the first victims found in a string of serial killers. She is just one victim of many that the killer decides to go after. It starts a horrible history of this going back several years. This killer or family of killers have been killing for several decades. What the reader thinks he or she knows, he or she does not. Hope this episode was ready to read, watch, and learn. I'll give you a rating at the end of this episode. Please consider checking my Facebook page, where I've been posting links to YouTube and Patreon. The Patreon post will have the YouTube video as well, and for those that sign up for YouTube memberships, it'll be in the membership section of the community that you want to go to access the video before I make the videos public. This will be true of exclusive posts as well. I also have been posting links to my blog that you want to check out at www.manica.com/blog. The blog will have the original portion of the view as well as the YouTube video included there. Thank you. I want to thank Jessica, Detroit, Michigan, for helping to support the channel by buying a shirt that helps, and to Antonio and Kim for becoming patrons on Patreon. It's not the amount of possibly how much I may make. It is the idea that someone believes in what this channel is about and wants to support it. Please help me like Jessica by buying any merchandise from my website or signing for Patreon like Antonio and Kim or YouTube merchants. You will say to me that you believe in this channel and you want to thrive and keep it independent. You can sign up for Patreon at $1 a month, $5 a month, $10 a month, $20 a month, or as high as $30 a month. For YouTube members, you can sign up at $3.99 a month, $9.99 a month, $24.99 a month, and you can go as high as $49.99 a month. Thank you. Now on the review. Party Peggy Birch starts this book off, and she is covered in leaves. There are several suspects in this story. Detective Harriett Foster is partnered with Largan. Largan is not the easiest person to work with. He is hard, arrogant, and one of those that thinks he knows everything. He wants to crack some eggs. In his opinion, you must crack some eggs if you want to make an omelet. One of the first suspects is Keith Ainsley. It would make sense as he was there covered in blood and passed out. He would be the obvious choice. He calls his parents, who happen to be attorneys, and point out to the police that you need more evidence to hold him. He keeps circling back to Keith Ainsley, but he can point out that he was playing video games on his computer when a second victim shows up. The killer likes choosing women that have red hair, but one of the victims was wearing a red wig and she happened to have blonde hair. The one thing the reader will find consistent in this book is that the killers are one family called the Morgans. The father has been killing for years and has been training his kids in hopes one of them will take up his mantle of killing. It's no different than making a monarchy of killing. He is hoping that one of them will make the next king or queen of killers. It is sick, but once the reader reads this will make sense as to why this is. There's a doctor of psychology named Dr. Marina Silva. She is a psychologist and she wants to find a person who is named Bodie Morgan. She lets the detectives Foster and Lee know that he is their guy, or she thinks. She wants to get him back in treatment in hopes that she finds her path back to glory. She was sent to West Haven, which was a downgrade of where she used to be. She used to have been in prestigious psychiatric hospitals, not this one. Detective Foster and Lee are paired up with each other after Foster could not get along with Largan. She and Lee were paired by Griffin, who paired Foster and Largan together at the start of the story. They do work well together. They have better chemistry than when Foster worked Largan. Foster wants to try to figure out why this person is doing this and why this person is hiding his or her victims. There must be something there. This is what Foster and Lee hope to find as the CBD is getting pressure to get this done. The story takes place in Chicago, Illinois. Before that, the police thought that Peggy Birch was killed by her boyfriend, or one of the students that she was going to college with. This would make sense, but the other victims do not have a connection to Peggy Birch, so this rules them out. Harriett Foster knows she needs to figure out what the breadcrumbs mean, even if it does not make sense. It is not pointing her to the right direction. The killer is doing these killings is not picking these women because the killer knows them personally. The killer is picking them that is mentioned in this review so far is because they have red hair, except for the one that was wearing a red wig and happened to be blonde. It is what threw the killer off. It was misdirect for the killer. The killer's reason for choosing women that had red hair is because it is rare. There are not many redheads out there. The killer did not want to choose the most obvious choice of blonde or brunettes. The other detectives are Szymanski and Bigelow. Szymanski is an older detective that tells Bigelow, you do not stop having sex once you get the AARP card in the mail. This makes sense as just because a person may be beyond procreating does not mean a person cannot enjoy sex still. Bigelow ends up paired with Lonergan. Bigelow is paired with Lee at the beginning of the book. There is a man named Tom Morgan who the reader will believe to be the killer of these women. He's the one that is sadistic and hopes to scare or spur his kids to follow him. This is his way of controlling them and hoping he can bring them back into the fray. His kids' names are Bodie and Amelia Morgan. There's more of a meets the eye that is going on here than one would think. It's not to be revealed, nothing more revealed here. It does bring the reader to this climax of this book and set up the next book. I'll give you my rating. I give High Detective Foster Book 1 a 10 out of 10. It was fun, but it was very complex. It helped the reader to understand how this family had been killing for years. The father, whose name is Tom Morgan, has been training his kids for several years and wanted them to follow in his footsteps. He prefers one over the other. It is not uncommon for a parent to have a favorite. Harriett Foster will have lost her son when he was gunned down in a drive-by shooting. She lost her partner, Glynis, to suicide. She killed herself due to the stress of being a cop. Cops deal with a lot of stress, and it's not uncommon for that stress to get to them. Attorneys can have substance use problems. The stress of the job will cause them to start drinking or going to take pills to get away from the stress. Life can hit any person hurt. It doesn't matter how one deals with it, that matters. Is that person going to struggle for it or let those problems knock that person down? It's up to that person to decide how one handles it. Detective Foster still struggles with her pain but fights through it. This will show in this story how tough she is. This makes her a character person can relate to as well as cheer for. The killers remind the reader of supervillains in comic books, as the father wanted to target Lee's family in order to test it that way. That is exactly what supervillains do in comic books. This book is worth reading and comes with an audio version which will help if a person travels. This is plus. If you're an auditor learning, this will help. Who's the actual killer? If you know the answer, please leave your answer in the comment section below. Thank you. Please go to Matacrit.com, check my website, and you'll find links on there to other sites such as Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. The store is now live on my website, www.matacrit.com, where you can buy merchandise such as this shirt to help support the channel. If you do not want to buy merchandise, then consider supporting me with a PayPal donation. All the proceeds will go to help and support the channel and help me to pay the bills I need to pay. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Matacrit. This is Matthew. In this video, we'll be opening a box that I just got for merchandise. This was a Christmas present from my mother. This is my merchandise, so I'll show you what it will look like. It will come from a company called Hand Creators. You should be able to see a label right here that says that. Most content creators have them come from third parties. It will come from people like Amazon or TeePublic to use as examples. I will now open the box. So, just give me a minute, because I also need to use a knife at first, but I did it. And there we go. Here's the two shirts. Okay, they come in a bag. There's the invoice. You can see right there. It says, the bag says, read, watch, and learn. Pretty cool. I didn't know what it would look like myself until I got these, so here we go. I'm going to put this here. Just put that to the floor. And now here are the two shirts I got. They're both white, as you can see. And it says, here's one that says Matacrit. This is a large. Okay, these are the type-based shirts. Read, watch, and learn. Let's see how it looks when I put it over my sweatshirt here. I'm going to do that right now. I'm just ready them right now, as you can see. Pretty cool. Looks like it fits. I'll take it off, because I want to see what the other one looks like. And here's the other shirt. Says Metacritic, and get this unfolded. This is a medium shirt. It's another type-based shirt. Here we go. And I'm going to put it on. This one's probably a little tighter since I'm more of a large, but heck, I can't even get it over me, so there you go. I'm glad you got to see the merchandise for my channel. Please go to www.matacrit.com and click on shop and buy your own set of merchandise to help support the channel. It's today. You are supporting me as well, so that it will make it easier for me to keep doing this. Thank you. Please check out my playlist review of books that I review coming right now. Please check out my playlist review of Bosch by clicking this link right now. Thank you for watching or reading. Please like this video if you found it helpful. Please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell so you never miss a video of the Bond video. Please let me know what I covered down the road in the comment section below. Please share this video and you know it's my channel control. Please consider becoming my Patreon by clicking on this link to my Patreon page, or sign up for YouTube which you can do by hitting the join button at the bottom of this video, as well as it will come up at the end of this video. Thank you for a wonderful day.
As I told you in my last video of blog post, I need some help to pay some bills. My laptop's hard drive died and obviously had to get a new one. Please help me in any way that you can. You go to www.macroc.com, help and shop at my store to buy some merchandise where we are right now. I'm going to click on the shop tab and we'll get there. Just have to hit, there we go. And here's this cool shirt. There's a sleeveless. There's the collar shorts. That one, pocket protector hoodie. That's all gray sweatshirt before it. There's a pocket protector long sleeve, and there's the Reebok one shirt and hat, both together. Got two here. Sweatpants, cool, sidebar. So if you need exercise, works. Rewatch Learn puzzle. The shirt that I wear, actually, the Relaunch Learn shirt. This is the Rewatch Learn fit shirt. And here's a bucket hat. And then there's the Relaunch Learn mug. This Relaunch Learn shirt and the Matacrit mug. This Word Bubble mug. Yep. Some cool stuff. Here's PayPal. You hit that to go to the PayPal page. It won't do it, so I'm just pointing to you. Patreon. And then this is Facebook to go to my Facebook page, TikTok, and the YouTube is where you want to go. And the YouTube memberships will be there, and the join button will be right on the. Even if it went right to my channel, it'll be right there. You hit the join button right on there after subscribe. Become a subscriber, but also hit the sign membership and help support the channel by giving in any monetary form you can. Thank you.